Live around five is the F word. I know I got you with that title, right? And I wanted to grab your attention because for me, the F word is incredibly personal. It's not the word you might be thinking, although if you know me, I'm a Navy brat and I'm no stranger to that word in the proper company. But this is about fragrance because fragrance played a huge role in my life in a debilitating way, and it's changed everything for me to get that under control and to learn about it. And I want to make sure you know about it too. How did it change my life? Well, if you are fatigued, have brain fog, feel like you're eating well and moving but not losing weight, if you are having trouble with fertility issues, if you just feel like you're just not yourself, you have mood swings, a lot of those issues can be triggered by the chemicals that are in our homes. I had no idea this was a possibility, and I woke up to that rude reality when in 2002 I woke up and the right side of my face was completely paralyzed. It looked like I'd had a massive stroke, and I wore an eye patch for 9 months. I had what's called Bell's palsy. I actually have not worn the watch, the sound therapy watch that helps me with it today, so you could see the difference. And this is obviously many, many years later. And that's why I'm so passionate about helping you not have this experience and helping you learn about how you can avoid it. So, one of the things that shocked me was the why. Like, why are we even allowed to have these things at our home if they're not safe? And the answer is because every single thing that you put in your home is a tiny bit unsafe, right? Whether it's a cleaning spray or a toothpaste or a lipstick, those things each have a tiny bit of not okay in them. And we're starting to get more aware of this. You may have heard people talking about different chemicals not being good for you. If you've ever traveled to Europe and eaten like crazy, but not gained a lot of weight and not felt terrible, and then come home and eaten really well back to America and found out that you feel awful, that's part of it. It's in our food. And so for me, what I learned is that every single thing has a tiny bit, but a woman is exposed to over 300 of those chemicals every day before we leave the house. And so it's critical that we learn about this, that we can manage it, and that we can use the knowledge to feel better. There are tons of alternatives and options for us. We're not stuck in a world where we don't have any choices. So that's the good news. You can manage this. You can take control of this. I'll share how I did it. If you want to be a part of that, let me know. I'm glad to give you information. If not, no big deal. But here's the most important thing, to be armed with knowledge. How can we figure out what to do, for goodness sakes? I mean, I just mentioned a ton of stuff. Are you not supposed to brush your teeth? No, here's the cool part. There's an app called Think Dirty. It's free, and there's a company called EWG that will help you navigate this. You can actually use your phone to scan the UPC codes of certain different products to see on a scale from 0 to 10, how bad is this? 10 being the worst. Here's the hard part. Some of the things that are advertised as organic or for babies or gentle or clean are the worst offenders because greenwashing is huge. What is this all about? It's about money, right? If you've got a formula of a lotion, you don't want to have to pay extra to make it clean if you can sell it with, new organic scent or however they want to phrase it. But if you have any products in your home and you can flip them over and see the F word on the back, fragrance, that's probably really unsafe because over 3,000 chemicals were grandfathered into our system here in the United States. I get it. It's not a simple process. It's not necessarily easy to navigate for our major companies that are trying to figure out how to provide us with the multitude of products that they do. But what is simple for us is knowing better and choosing better. So definitely download Think Dirty. Definitely go to the EWG website. They're our friends. They're going to help us. They're not perfect, but they're great. And then what do you do instead? Well, what I recommend you do is you start with your cleaning and your laundry. And I personally got a kit that cost, I think, $125 that had everything I needed for the entire year to clean my entire house, to do all of my laundry. Maybe I added one more item to do my laundry for the whole year, but that's pretty reasonable, right? And some of those products have lasted us even longer. It includes your toothpaste, it includes your laundry detergent, it includes your cleaning sprays, and those sprays work for every single room in your house. So you don't have to anymore go, okay, well, wait, I need this and then that and then this and then that. You've only got a couple of products that you're navigating. These products smell like Christmas. They're super safe and simple. And if that's not for you, don't worry about it. But do get products in your home that are clean and safe. Now, am I recommending that you go and throw everything out that's not good and buy everything new that is good? No, I didn't do that either. Even though my face was paralyzed, I did not do that. When I ran out of something, I bought the new thing that was safer and I researched and I educated myself. The reason I chose the products that I did through Young Living are because they have a seed to seal guarantee. And that meant the world to me. I knew and liked and trusted people who used them. They helped me when I was sick and down. And the product that I used really made a difference in my day to day life moving from then forward. Because in 2017, I got Bell's palsy again. And that's when I found out all about this. The first time around, I was just moving in the dark. The second time is when I started educating myself. So if you aren't feeling your very best, if your knees creak, if your hips hurt, if you get migraines, these were the symptoms that I had that are now completely gone. I'm off of 6 prescriptions. You heard that right. 6 prescriptions. It includes gabapentin, it includes Nasacort, Singulair, Claritin, Imutrex, and Meprazole. Several of those are prescriptions that when I went on, the doctor told me I would never be able to get off of them. I'm healthier and I have more energy today, and I can help you do the same. But whether you have me help you or not, please know that if you are feeling weak or tired or bad, that's not normal. It's not just getting older. You don't have to settle. It's what we're buying, wearing, smelling, eating, and surrounding ourselves with. And we can fix it in a skinny minute. We can fix it. It's so simple. It's a little bit inspiring, to be quite honest. So, the reason I share this is because when I woke up that first morning in 2002, I thought I'd had a stroke. I had 2 small kids. I was scared to death. We had just moved here from across the country. I had been under a great deal of stress, which is one of the things they say may cause Bell's palsy, but they don't really know what causes it. So I went on a journey to try to get better. 9 months later, your eye freezes open. 9 months later, I was able to get out of the eye patch that I was wearing at the time. When it occurred again in 2017, I had these clean products almost immediately. I started researching and it was 15 years later. So I had access to much more information. I knew that I was going to be able to heal much faster. And that made the world of difference to me. So if you're sitting there and thinking, oh my gosh, I can't sleep at night, but I'm always exhausted. I have migraines every other day. I'm managing way too much stress, even when I shouldn't necessarily be stressed. I feel stressed. I'm so emotional. My knees hurt, my back hurts. This is potentially something that could truly make an impact for you. So, if you want to know more, just reach out and holler. We can chat anytime. You can also follow me on my Instagram account and my Facebook account. It's called Your Healthy Home because that's what I'm dedicated to getting for all of us. And you'll find me on Instagram with highlights that even have a bunch of stuff you can creep through. So, the cleaning stuff that I'm talking about is called Thieves, and there's a highlight for that. There's a highlight called Getting Started, and there's a highlight called Fragrance. This is one of my businesses that probably has the biggest part of my heart because it represents my day to day life. Every single day, I have these oils and supplements and cleaning products and makeup and everything else in me, on me, and around me. And I've never felt better. I'm 56. I'll be 57 in September, and I'm healthier than I have been in my adult life. And that, my friends, is saying something. So I hope you're having a great night. I hope you're not dealing with side effects of the F word. And I look forward to seeing you back here Monday, if you can believe it, live around 5. Love you guys so much. Thanks for being